Welcome to the rice bucket experiments. For the next 90 days, I'm going to be sticking my hands in these buckets of rice 3 times a day for at least 10 minutes each to see the effects it has on my forearm and hand development. If you see on the video right here, I came across this on Instagram. Now this guy's doing it with sand, but apparently he started with rice, and it has a major effect on your forearms and your hand development. Look at the dude's forearms and look at his hands. Apparently it really grows it, and this year, I want to put a bit more focus and emphasis on my forearm development. Right now, I'm doing barbell wrist curls about 2 times a week, typically after my back workouts, and I feel like I'm just not putting enough emphasis on it. Like, I got all right forearms, but I just don't see them growing in any ways. And apparently from this, there's some legit results here. So I'm going to be putting my hands in these big buckets of rice, and I'm going to be doing these various different exercises like hand swimming and different movements and wrist grabs and different things. I still need to learn all these different movements, but you're seeing them on the screen right now. And apparently along with that, it's very good for the skin. Shout out to my man Stefan Simonovic. He's been a long-term follower of the channel, and we actually became very good friends once we met up very, very early on. And he's been doing arm wrestling training for the last couple of years, and part of his exercises and his routines for that is these rice buckets. So I reached out to him and I was like, yo, is this legit? Does this actually work? And according to him, he thinks it's great. So again, for the next 90 days, I'm going to be doing this. I'm going to be doing various exercises to see what kind of effects it has on my forearm and hand development. Right now, we're going to take some pictures of my hands. We're going to measure my forearms, and then I'm going to do this for about 10 minutes. I'm off to the gym right after that for a nice leg day. But follow along in my vlogs over the next 90 days. I'm going to show you guys how I'm doing this, how I'm feeling, if it's getting, kind of exhausting on my hands early on, and how I feel my body might be adapting to it. And then at the end of the 90 days, we're going to come back, we're going to do a comparison, we're going to measure my forearms again and take pictures of my hands and see what kind of results come from this. So follow along the rice bucket experiments. All right, let's measure this out. So here we are. My palm is open right now. It's hard to keep this all in the one shot, but we got the side camera angle there for backup. So non-flexed, I'm about 11 3/4 inches on my right forearm. And if I flex, line this puppy up, I'm looking at about just slightly under 12.5 inches. That's my right forearm. So flex 12.5 inches, we'll say, just under 12.5, and non-flexed, we're looking at 11 3/4 inches. Here is a shot of my hand. You can get this out of the way. This is a shot of my hand and how my hand looks. That's my right hand. Here's my left hand. Then we'll measure my left forearm. All right, here we go. We got the left forearm, palm open, looking from the side camera angle there just for backup. And we are pretty much about the same. So unflexed, we're about just slightly under, 11 3/4 inches. And we're gonna flex, and same thing here. Keeping as taut as I can, doing this by myself. Yeah, about the same as my right forearm. We're looking at about 12.5 inches.